Hey y'all, welcome back to B.A.E.'s Corner. Books are everything. I'm coming at y'all today because it's January. It's my Alabama author and Alabama book month. And like I said, if I don't get them all done in January, I don't mind pushing it on over to a little bit of February. Why not? I love y'all nonetheless. And February is pretty much kind of like, the South has risen again because all the, Black History Month, all that. So I don't mind. Now, today I'm coming at y'all with Trippin' Off Your Love by Lakeysha. This book is based in Birmingham, Alabama. So, this book starts off with Tanya and Toya. They are sisters. Now, these two sisters come with their own drama. But, of course, in every book, the drama connects. So, my girl Toya is dating a guy. This guy has 2 kids. Almost grown kids. He has a daughter that's just totally disrespectful. In my notes, my fishbone notes, I put she got a badass stepkid with a wimpy ass boyfriend because he lets his daughter do and say whatever she wants. Now, I became very, very frustrated with Toya because I didn't understand whoop her ass. Now, I know you ain't supposed to put your hand on other people's kids, but when little kids like that, and she's not even a kid, she's probably like 15 or 16. When little kids like that are very disrespectful, you can catch these hands, okay? And your mammy can too. Remember that, okay? So, she gets fed up like any woman would when you're in a situation where you don't feel like you were being protected by the person that you love, and she walks away. I'm so proud of her. Now, that type of drama, when you walk away from a relationship where you've always been compromising, the other person is going to be like, why are you not compromising now? Because they're so used to you always seeming like the weak link. Stand up for yourself from the beginning and you won't have to worry about having to deal with crazy ass shit when you decide to leave. Because now they just expect you to always compromise or always settle. Never settle. So, my girl Toya just walks away. And I'm cool with that. I'm happy for her. Now we move on to Tanya. Tanya seems to have like a low self-esteem because she ends up in this little crazy relationship with her best friend. Her best friend is a fuckboy. Fuckboy Ant. That's what I like to call him. And Ant is the worst type of fuckboy because he plays on your emotion and he kind of preys on you. He preys on your feelings, and when he feel like he's losing you, he pulls you back in with, I love you and I want to be with you. Now, what's the number one thing that all fuckboys have? A girlfriend. Of course he has a girlfriend. But I blame Tanya because Tanya is an enabler. She knows he has a girlfriend. That's because she's the best friend, but she still allows him to play and toy with her emotions. So, just like her sister, Tanya gets fed up with the situation and she moves on. And that's when I just put white boy comes into play. And I'm just going to call him white boy. But white boy comes into play. Now, the thing about him is he is love at first sight for him. And it's so sweet. And I really, really like him for her because she's coming from a situation where the person was embarrassed to be with her. But now you're in a situation where this person is going to protect you at all aspects of what you got going on in your life, whether it be, whatever you had going on before he came. And while you're with me, I'm not going to let nobody mistreat you while you're with me. And that's very powerful. And I don't even think that Miss Keisha even meant for it to be that powerful like that, because as a Black female, we always want a Black man to protect us. But reading this book and seeing how he treated her and he toyed with her emotions, but then it took a white man to come in, protect her, and love her. That says a lot, guys. To me, anyway. But with white boys, it always, with interracial dating in general, there's always going to be that one family member that just doesn't accept it. And that's his sister. His sister is a whole book within herself. But I would say, I'm not going to tell you too much about her because I really want y'all to go read this book. But his sister is a trip. So, she's something else. Okay, she is something else. Now, what I am going to do, I'm going to move back to Tanya and her relationship with Ant. Ant has a girlfriend. The girlfriend is one of those females that I feel like she also settled. So this is why I said Ant is the worst type of fuckboy. Ant is an Alabama fuckboy, which means that He has fuckboy ways because he's popular, because he lives here. But if you take that fuckboy out of his element and put him somewhere else, he would be lame. He would not even fit in. He only fits in because that's his territory. If he goes somewhere else, he just blend in with everybody else. It would be nothing special about him. Now, the aunt, who I like to call Little R. Kelly, keep that in mind, okay? He creates this extra love triangle between other characters. Now, I'm not going to give you too much because I really want y'all to go read this book. But the reason why I really, really love this book and I rate it 5 stars is because it's believable. None of these characters are so far-fetched that you wouldn't ever see them somewhere else. They're all believable. All the way down to the drama. The drama with the stepkid. The drama with the best friend. And the drama that the best friend is going to bring with the girlfriend, who also ends up having some connects to Tanya and her boyfriend. Like, it's realistic because Birmingham isn't that big. No matter how many people live there, no matter how many people you've never seen before, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows you. And this book is really evident of that. So, one question that I do have for Miss Keisha is, the white boy, is he based on B Money? If you're from Birmingham, probably like the surrounding area, everybody know who B Money is. And this character really follows the swag of who B Money probably is based upon. And it could be somebody else, because I know there's another guy that's kind of like this too. And I'm wondering, is it based on him? I'm not going to say his name, but I really wonder if it's based on him. Because but I really like it. I could tell what side of town Anthony probably came from. Anthony's probably from the west side. I'm thinking more so of Bessemer. Toya's boyfriend, I really believe like he is from the east side. He has that whole east side vibe. I think that the white boy is really from like Mount Brook or the 280 area. And the sisters, they seem to be like more from that side of town too. Whereas Asaya, I would think Asaya is more from the west side, like West End, Winona-ish. I'm from Winona, so I think that that's really where they fall in. But again, y'all, this is a 5-star book. I really, really like it. It's relatable. It's not far-fetched. None of these guys have crazy jobs to where it's just like, I can't believe it. It's fiction. Don't get me wrong, you know, I don't mind the far-fetched, but, you know, some of y'all do complain a lot about, you know, it being too far-fetched, even though it is fiction. So I would say that this would be a really good book if you're going to say, I only want to read something that I can relate to. This is your book. Now, I do want to tell y'all, I'm only doing part 1, so I'm not going to do series, because here's the thing, when I do a whole series, I don't feel like y'all gonna go read it, because y'all gonna feel like I've already told you everything that you need to know. So, boom, I'm only giving you part 1. I don't know if she dropped part 2 yet. I'm gonna have to go look and see, but y'all go and check that out, because I promise you, when that book ends, that cliffhanger, baby, she did that. That cliffhanger gonna have your mouth dropping. So I'm purposely not giving y'all a lot about the book, because I really want y'all to go read it. This is a 5-star book, I kid you not. And I honestly believe that she's signed to Siobhan. So there you go. That is a 5-star book within itself. Like, that lets you know it's a 5-star book, because her writers be coming with it. Oh, but I do want to say, who is the stepdaughter based on? Because I wanted to pop her ass plenty of times. But nonetheless, thank you, Miss Keisha, for letting me review your book. Y'all go check that out. Of course, I'm going to put bookies, the book link, Miss Keisha name, and my disclaimer. I was not paid to review this book, and I bought the book with my own money. And tomorrow, or today, I'm going to do, my next book review is going to be on Sprung, Loving a Certified Gangster by Miss Tenise. Y'all, I really appreciate y'all for subscribing. I really appreciate y'all for taking the time out to watch these reviews. And if y'all do click and go get those books, I appreciate y'all for doing it. And I'm sure the authors appreciate y'all for doing it too. Thank y'all. That was it for this episode of B.A.E's Corner. Books are everything. Bye, y'all.